Okay, so in this video I want to talk about why I believe 6-week, 12-week, 30-day weight loss programs are actually bad for your health, bad for you mentally, bad for you financially, just bad for you in so many different ways, and what you can do instead of trying to approach weight loss like it's a quick fix. And I want to kind of give you an analogy. I want to use tennis as the analogy, and if you're not a tennis player, please bear with me. If you do know me at all, you've followed me at all, you'll know that I'm a big tennis fan, and I think there's a lot of life lessons to be learnt from tennis, so I'm going to use that to explain why I think it's such a bad idea to approach weight loss in this sort of quick fix mentality. So in the world of tennis, you have 4 major tennis events throughout the course of the year, what we call the Grand Slam events. It starts off in Australia, then it goes to the French Open, Wimbledon and the US Open. Now those 4 events are all played in different climatic conditions and on different surfaces. So Australia, very, very hot, played on hard court. French Open, weather can be, mixed, but it's played on red clay, the dirt. It's a very slow surface in comparison to the Australian Open. And then we've got Wimbledon, played on that lush green grass, which is historically more of a faster game, more of a serve and volley type of game, although it has changed in the last decade or so, but it's primarily a faster surface. And then you move to the US Open, which is played in a circus kind of arena, a lot of music, can be very humid. It's just an entirely different experience playing there. And then at the end of the year, you have what we call the World Tour Masters, where the top 8 players play together and they play indoors. Again, a totally different situation. So what is this got to do with weight loss, you're thinking? Well, think about this for a second. If you play let's take the French Open on clay, which is historically a very slow surface, and then you go from that to play on grass with the same tactics, which is more serve and volley, the chances are you're going to get your ass kicked. Simple as that, because the tactics used on clay are different from the tactics that are used on grass. And if you're as old as what I am and you think back to Bjorn Borg in his pomp, Bjorn Borg won the French Open 6 times, he won Wimbledon 5 times, but if you watch the way he played on both those surfaces, completely different. On the clay, the rallies would last forever. I think there's one famous clip where he and a guy called Vilas have something like a, 80-90 stroke rally. When he came to Wimbledon, the guy's serving and coming to net and volleying, so he changed his tactics. So how does that have any relevance to weight loss, I hear you saying? Well, think about your year as it unfolds. Let's start off with Christmas, which is the end of the year. So you've got Christmas, you've got Easter, you've got holidays, you've got anniversaries, you've got birthdays, you've got unexpected visits from family, friends, work colleagues. You've got all these things that are laid out throughout the course of the year. So it means you have to change your tactics, your approach to how you eat, maybe to how you exercise throughout the course of the year. Because if you approach weight loss with a 30-day kind of quick fix mindset, and you happen to start that in January, is that still applicable for what's going to happen maybe in the middle of the year when it's holiday time, or when it's anniversary time, or when you get to the end of the year, it's Christmas? So you need to change your tactics throughout the course of the year in the same way a tennis player would change their tactics. Because if you don't change your tactics and understand you have to change your tactics, then you are going to come up short. You're not going to learn the skills required to be able to go the whole calendar year and make those small adaptations. Hopefully that makes some sort of sense, and hopefully you appreciate the use of the tennis as the analogy for helping you to understand why taking a more holistic 12-month approach to weight loss is far, far better than these 6 weeks, 30 days or 12-week quick fixes that you often see being promoted. Love to know what your thoughts are on that. Feel free to reach back to me, and if you'd like to find out how I could potentially help you with your weight loss, find the link around this video. It'll take you to a page. It'll explain a bit about how I work with people, and if you want to book in for a free chat with me, then please go ahead and do so. Until next time, take very good care and bye for now.